first 6 months of your little snoozer's life, it made sense to have baby within arm's reach each night, in a bassinet, co-sleeper, or pack and play, snug as a bug right next to your bed. Not only does room sharing with an infant make those multiple middle-of-the-night feeds and comfort checks more convenient, it's also considered safest in the early months. But 3 in a room can start to feel like a crowd as the second half of the year rolls around. By now, you might be ready to reclaim your bedroom and your privacy. You may also be eager to sleep train your little night owl, an undertaking that's a whole lot easier to take on in a room of baby's own. Studies show that babies sleep for longer stretches in their own rooms. Clearly, so do their parents. Happy with your rooming in policy and in no hurry to send your baby packing to the nursery? By all means, keep your precious bedroom border as long as you'd like. But if sharing a room or a bed isn't your long-term plan, but a good night's sleep is, this is probably a good time to make the move. How smooth a move it'll be will definitely depend on your baby. An easy adapter, or super sleeper, may snooze happily wherever she's put, making the room change, and the change to a crib, an overnight success. A baby who's more tentative with transitions, especially nighttime ones, may be less accommodating about her new accommodations, making gradual the way to go. Plan to make the switch in stages. Consider moving baby's crib into your room for a week or 2, letting him adjust to the new sleep space, but in a familiar setting. Begin with naps in the crib, then transition to naps and nights. Once he's comfy in his crib, it's time to move it and the baby into his room. Or flip the switch. Plan to move the pack and play or bassinet into baby's room first, and after she gets used to sleeping in her new locale, transition her to the crib. Or, for a bolder move, start with naps in her room in her crib, then add nights. The foundation of every successful bedtime is a bedtime routine, so if you haven't already, create one. Regularly scheduled nighttime rituals, a bath, a book, a massage, a feed, cuddles, and lullabies will signal to baby that it's time to send in the Sandman. He'll begin to associate this predictable and comforting routine with bedding down in his crib, easing the transition from awake to sleep, from your room to his. No need to drop and dash when you put baby down. Linger a little, giving her a chance to settle down and snuggle in for the night while you're still in the room. One tactic to try: sit in a chair or on the floor next to the crib as she drifts off. Then sit a little farther away the next night and the night after that until you're out the door and she's happy on her own. Are you the one struggling with the transition, too worried about baby sleeping separately to sleep soundly? A video monitor will help you sleep better at night, as will ensuring that the crib is safe for sleep. No bumpers, no blankets, no pillows, no soft toys, and no more swaddles. Sure, baby will flip during sleep, probably multiple times, but safe sleeping conditions will protect him when he does. Here's to happy sleep transitions.